Welcome back to the experience, everybody. I am your host, Eric Falgu, and today we have two very special guests today. My first guest is my cousin named Tyler, aka Young Jamie / co-host of the show. He's the one that helps me produce everything in the background, all the shit that you don't see, because there's a lot more shit than you think. He is helping me with all that. And my second guest for today, my best friend, his name is Alexander Reyes, and he is also the co-host of this show. He's actually where the ADHD came from. So please welcome Alexander and Tyler Mulkey.
Bam.
Did I say that right, Tyler?
Guys. Mulkey, yeah.
Yeah, Mulkey. Make sure you speak in that microphone, Ty.
Yeah, Mulkey.
Yeah,
sounds like
baby.
a nickname, huh?
Oh, yeah, baby. It's a good nickname.
Like a refinery nickname. Oh, Mulkey.
And we also have my boy Jordan Lance Mendez helping us. He's a.k.a. Young Jamie, too. There's actually 4 Young Jamies in this whole show, but he is helping us today, and we can't afford to get a camera on him yet, but shout out sponsors who want to put a camera.
Young Jamie.
Shout out White Claw, another sponsor. Probably get in trouble for that, but fuck it. We do whatever we want, right?
No, you don't get in trouble for that.
Right. Yeah.
No, they like it when you do shit like that.
Look at Snoop Dogg and Seagram 7.
Like, dude,
So-
Snoop Dogg actually talked about it when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, dude, Snoop's on his shit right
And,
now, bro. He's
you know-
Papa Baron.
You know the song Gin and Juice? He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
when I
I
was
think I heard of
younger,
it.
I didn't realize he didn't realize when he was like, oh, I like to drink this, I like to drink that, I like to, gin and juice.
Right.
All the shit that he would always be like, I smoked this and this and that. He's like, well, eventually when I got older, I learned that that's just giving them free money because
Right.
everybody wants to get the gin that, whatever I'm drinking.
Right.
So that's why, like, he started all that shit. Like, that's why, like, he don't just give out free advertisements anymore.
Right. So he's just about that hustle. Like, if you're going to hang out with Snoop Dogg, you got to pay him.
Not exactly.
Right,
It's just
that might have been too far.
He doesn't give out, like, he don't just say, not that he drinks it, but just for example, he's not gonna be like in a rap song. He's like, I like Tito's vodka, because it's like,
Right.
if
But
you
if
say
he's
what you
getting
like,
paid,
that's
right.
giving them free money. Because like, oh, Snoop Dogg likes that, I gotta drink that shit.
No, you do
What
got
you
to pay
think,
for
Bobo?
it.
What you think?
No, you do got to pay. I mean, you do got to pay for it because that's your persona. You could look at like great comedians. Like,
So
Jim
he's
Carrey.
not going to shout it out if he's not getting paid for it, is what y'all saying?
Yeah,
Right.
No, he learned that. I mean, you the
that's
learning.
that's what he learned.
Right.
So Seagram 7 went. I don't know how much percent, 700% just poof, because
Right.
sipping that.
So
gin
now
and
he ain't going to
juice.
shout out shit unless he's getting
Well, yeah, he
paid.
learned. Yeah, he learned from it. He's got to get paid for it.
So
It's about that paper, bro.
I wonder if buku people be like reaching out to Snoop Dogg. Like, hey, Snoop, say you like Coca-Cola.
Well, yeah,
Hey, Snoop
Dogg.
say
Snoop Dogg
you
is
snuggle in your fabric softener.
well, Snoop Dogg's the greatest person. He is the man. He's
Dude,
been the man since the
he's-
80s, 90s, 2000s.
He's in everything right now, dude. He's in the metaverse, all kinds of shit.
But he's
Like,
been-
Snoop, he's ahead of the times.
Yeah, he's been ahead of the times though. He is that dude. There's
That's
no
what-
one bigger than him.
I think that's where we're headed, but not right now, obviously. What you think?
I think you can't put time on divine timing.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So even though you said like not right now, you don't know.
All right,
Like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
All right, sorry, I got off topic for a second there, but you wanna,
Tyler's
Main concept.
chiming back in. Did you just wake up, dude?
no, I don't
Okay.
wanna, you don't speak over somebody. It's disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I'm learning how to actually speak during a podcast because hearing your voice on a microphone sounds super weird. And people say I sound like I'm supposed to be talking on here, but I don't hear it or get it. But yeah,
Like Walton and Johnson, bro. You know how it is?
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's my dudes, bro.
What you talking about, Willis? Well, it's not Willis, but
But yeah,
I get it. But I don't know. It's just weird to And then people like, why are you going to do audio and video? I'm like, because I can. Well, because I'm crazy. I'm ADHD. I'm all over the place.
well, yeah, you're not that crazy. They got this.
Plus, why the fuck would you want to just hear it? I want to see it. I mean, especially if you see this. I mean,
what's that movie?
I don't know.
There's a movie that came out. Like they made a movie about the movie.
Okay.
Because this
What movie
dude
was it?
It was it's a cult classic. Like these two guys that go around the United States and they played it at Britannia Theater.
Fear, Loathing in Las Vegas.
This guy wanted to do film, and he wanted to do digital, and everyone thought he was crazy, but he had a fuckload of money so he could do it.
Right.
And
I'm the opposite.
the movie's not. Like I watched the movie about the movie, and I guess one like the guys from like Superbad and shit like played in it.
All right.
But it was about the movie.
I'm listening.
And it's just called classic. People go out of the way to go watch this movie. Like I would like to go watch.
What's
this
it
movie.
called, dude?
You don't know what that
I
is?
feel like you fucking holding out on me.
Yeah, I gotta hold on like on a few things for
Is
you.
it called Superbad?
No, man. It wasn't that. It wasn't like good. Like it wasn't good at all.
Tyler, you think you know the name of this shit? Tyler's like,
It was a
pass.
James Franco.
Oh,
James Franco.
what, The World Ends?
Nah, it's nothing you've heard about, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express 10?
No, it's nothing you've ever heard of. Like nothing. I think it's called The Film.
Oh, okay. I might have heard of that.
Movie about a movie.
Movie about a movie.
Yeah. And he was one of the stars. The Disaster Artist.
Oh, yeah.
I've
He's trying to
seen
be
it.
like another,
I've seen it, yeah.
what's his name? He's trying to be like Borat.
No. We're not talking about the people.
The Disaster Artist is about an actual guy who made. I know what movie he's talking about.
What's it
now.
about, Tyler?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's with James Franco.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah.
it's about. So, fuck. What was the name of the original movie, Bobo?
Well,
I
tell
know-
me. Say what the top of the head is.
Hmm?
Say what.
Say what's on the top of your brain.
So the movie's like about this dude. He's fucking crazy. Like
Right.
the genuine dude. who
Most
James-
geniuses
who-
are crazy.
No, but the guy that James. No, this guy. The movie is like a cult classic movie, like Bobo said.
The Room.
The Room. There you go. Yeah.
What does a cult classic mean, Tyler?
It's
Because I don't
Like the Rat Pack.
our
like a classic film that's like
the
people-
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club, for
yeah.
example.
Right, like people like fucking.
Everyone knows the Breakfast Club.
I don't even. I've never watched the shit.
It doesn't
And I know
even,
what the
dude,
Breakfast-
it
everybody
doesn't
knows
even
who the-
matter if you watched it
Yeah,
like Bobo said.
everybody
He's
kn-
never seen it, and he knows pretty much that you had the jock, the princess, the nerd, the
I've never seen that fucking movie, but I've heard of it 1,000 times. But you know what most people do know?
That's what it called classic.
Lost Boys. Tell me y'all don't fucking know.
Never heard of that shit.
Stop
never.
playing.
I never watched it.
Kiefer Sutherland,
Nope.
please stop playing.
Never watched it.
He's the original mullet wearer. Actually,
Never heard of it.
ever?
Ever, bro. You probably had like that good.
The
stolen
Lost
cable.
Boys.
No.
Y'all probably had that good stolen cable, bro. We just had
No
the
shit.
channel 23.
I mean, I didn't have cable, but
You might have that good stolen one.
But we talked about that. I had the channel 52. I would shake the wires and you would see like a titty pop out. Yeah. Well, because channel 52 is Playboy, if y'all didn't know. But
Oh
I don't
man,
know. We just
that brought back some memories right now,
I
dude.
don't know, dude.
On a rocking chair and my grandpa.
Right? So what the hell did you watch? Your grandpa?
You want to tell you about this story?
I know you had some shit, bro. I've been in your house.
No. This is like before Katrina.
Right, pre-house.
Yeah, and we had the house there, but it was different. And then
Where y'all from, dude? Where are
Who?
you from? You?
Morero, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And all my
I forgot.
family's from Honduras,
Yeah.
and then I got
That was the question I had written down. It was one question. Where are you from? And I said it. So
well,
we're
it's
good.
it's
it'll stem.
so yeah, I was born in Morero
Shout out. Me too.
in West Jeff. My mom just moved from Los Angeles because whenever she crossed over, she went to California because my two uncles were there. And then shit got a little dangerous over there, so
She went there first. That was her first stop.
yeah.
L.A.
Yeah, she was cleaning houses
tight.
and I think like
Can I just say
housekeeping
though, what a fucking city LA is.
Ooh, bro. We had a good time.
in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
went out?
that was Tyler's first time when he went with us to EDC, bro. That was my first
hold
time.
on. But like, what did you do in L.A.?
No, just in general, like
Oh,
Just rode on a fucking RV with us.
No, but it's so weird to like, you
LA is
get used to
beautiful,
being
dude.
from like down here. You don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
the big ass cities like that.
Tyler ain't never left New Orleans and Alabama, bro.
Man.
That was like his first fucking like time on the airplane, dude. He was scared
damn.
shitless.
You need to get
I
out,
was
bro.
not
Hey,
scared.
well, dude,
You're from like the inbred capital of the world, and then
Bro.
you come to Louisiana, which is the best the best
It's
laws
sort of
in the
inbred
world.
out here too.
It is in Livingston Parish.
First
Depends on-
off,
depends on what's-
Mississippi is the biggest inbred fucking place in the world.
Hey, history buff right here, bro. About to drop it. Well, y'all both are, so I can't even compete.
No, but
Let Babu finish where he's
So
from.
we're LA, right? So
Mom went to LA from Honduras.
yeah. So she was cleaning houses, housekeeping, blah 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 blah, washing dishes, all that bullshit, right?
Right.
And then I think there was like a little altercation, one of the gang people, because like she had to go to work with her little car, and like she's like, hey, can you get out can you get off my car so I could go to work? You know. So it was like something like that towards the line, and then she got threatened, and then that was like the final straw. So she had a friend. Not a friend. She knew someone that knew my biological dad.
Right. I'm taking notes this time.
Yeah.
Leave mistakes, fire notes. So do you. It's pretty fun. Sorry. Continue.
So,
I fucked you up, huh?
So that happened. So she was pregnant with me.
Okay.
So she moved to.
She was in LA when she was
Yeah.
pregnant with you. All right.
Well, I think I don't know when the
Right. Yeah. I remember
when
because you
the
was born
sperm
in
happened.
West Jeff, so that's West Bank.
So she moved to Marrero because she knew my biological father's a friend or something like that.
Mhm.
So I knew he was shitty. So
Who, your dad?
yeah, my biological dad. I only met him once though. So when she moved over here, and then she had like a little house, like a little room house thing. She had like a room inside of an apartment,
Right,
And
right.
and then I came out, boop, boop, and then I was born there, and then
He was born at West Jeff Hospital.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then that was
Not
it.
the room that was in the box of the room.
No, but that's where we lived at.
Gotcha.
So it was my mom and I for a while. So like I guess with all the kids, she suffered the most with me, like in like that childhood thing.
Right.
And then that was it. She worked like at Interlocks, but making like little plastic things. And I still got this floor mat that says Alex, and she made it like I don't know 35 years ago, something like that. I still got it. And then
It said Alex.
yeah. And then what else? That was it. And then she would send me during the summertime. She would send me to Honduras.
Right.
That way she could get like a second job.
Right.
And like work more.
And you can get in touch with the culture.
No.
No? Oh, fuck. That was like your babysitter.
Yeah, so she could get a second job so we could make it.
Right.
Because we lived inside of
But I mean,
we lived in
Honduras is like a little further than fucking Kenner to Metairie.
yeah, but she sent me with my grandparents.
Oh, right,
and then she
right,
could get a second job.
Correct.
And then
But she was also getting the culture too, right?
But that was
matter.
irrelevant.
Right? Wasn't happening.
No, it wasn't that it wasn't happening. It was just that wasn't.
That wasn't
the
in her
reason.
mindset. Her mindset was, let me send Alex here so that I can work this second job so I can get more money in so that we can have a better life for us here.
Basically,
Right.
that's it.
Right.
I still got one of the toys I used to have. We had like 3. I had like this little, I think it was a dog toy. Yeah, and then I had I still got the blanket from like Head Start. I sleep with that still.
Right.
And I got this little bear thing. I think I had like a little ball, but I don't know what happened to the ball. And that was it. That was my 3 toys.
It's hard to find. It's hard to find shit from back in the day.
And then no, that was it. And that's why I grew up a lot in Honduras, like 3 months at a time over there.
Well, you telling me you went to your grandma's, it's like your grandma lived in Honduras, but I would go to my grandma's too. She just lived in Marrero down the street. But
And it was cool.
that's a fucking far place to send your kid, like to, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just say your grandfolks lived back here.
Yeah.
It would have been a hop, skip, and a jump. But bro, that's a fucking continent to like, you know.
Yeah.
But you would stay there
was
the
still
whole
home
summer?
for her. Yeah, it was still the whole
Oh,
summer.
for sure. All right, so it's just like going to sleep at your fucking dad's or something for the summer. Like I would have to do.
Yeah, because it was home for her. you
Right,
know?
right.
And then
right,
also
right,
she knew I was protected with my grandparents.
Oh yeah, because I mean, even though because when she moved over here, who she had with you? Your sister, her sister. I mean, your
No,
your
Alex,
sister.
Alex
She
was
had
the
Alex.
first one.
Yeah, right. Well, dude, Alice has like fucking 2 sisters.
No,
know, but-
she had Alex, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Everybody
oh,
else,
I
yeah.
thought you were
Martha
the first,
wasn't
I thought you were the
born
first
yet.
kid in the
I was,
scene.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but Karen.
She had Alex, and that's it.
Ah.
She lived, and Karen lived in Honduras. Karen didn't come to like 17.
Oh damn. She did tell me that.
Then Martha was born
I
here
remember.
afterwards.
Yeah. Correct. I forgot about that because not Martha. Karen grew up pretty much Honduran.
No, she
In there.
She's still Honduran. That's why.
No. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
still.
She grew up there, bro.
Like-
Like you could tell.
And
She's hard, real hard.
Yeah.
Leaving us like
She's about fighting.
Karen's
Like,
a strong
she's not
woman.
about fighting, but
I
like,
said, dude, Karen's a fucking welder.
Yeah, she's a welder. She's like,
Fuck yeah,
she
it's up
bakes.
real quick. Yeah, she bakes. Shout out to what's the restaurant? I mean, not what was the bakery?
Karen's Kitchen.
Yeah,
Everything's
dude.
gonna be Karen's. Everything's derived from Karen's Kitchen. It's gonna be Karen's cakes, Karen's pastries, whatever.
Oh, that other thing we talked. We got a lot of shit.
Karen's
happening.
high cakes.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit happening.
She don't even know about that yet because she's
Right.
like really against
Well,
it. You know?
right. Well, we got to find somebody to cook it, and then she's gonna just bake it into it. It ain't a big deal. We'll just tell her it's an extra ingredient, kind of like MSG.
And when she sees them dollar signs, she'll like it. And she doesn't like eating it, smoking it, whatever. So that's the type of people you want working at that restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you want somebody that knows what they're doing, how to use the product properly,
And they have no attachment to it.
right? Because cooking marijuana is like a totally different thing.
Cooking cannabis or
Cooking cannabis, yeah. I mean, if you ever watch that show, Cooking with Cannabis, it's like they have it down to a science and certain temperatures, certain things.
It does.
Yeah, just
You know where the
crazy.
word marijuana came from? You can help me out on that one, Tyler. Do you know?
You got me on that one.
It was meant to marijuana was meant to whenever they established the word marijuana, because hemp is in, you can make a whole car out of hemp. It's like a super, you could like, it's one of the most efficient. I think it's one of the most efficient like not minerals, like materials, hemp.
ingredient.
Yeah, because you could like make clothes from it. You could literally make a car out of it, and like the
And some of the hair products I used to use.
hair products,
Hemp, a lot of hemp seed, hemp
protein, whatever. So that would have killed the cotton market.
Hemp was a big deal a couple years ago.
It was becoming a big deal like in the 40s, I think.
Really?
But it was gonna knock out cotton.
No,
out the
dude,
industry.
like
So hold on. So the cotton industry, the heads of state of the cotton industry, they made like a slander scheme against cannabis. Okay, so they called it marijuana, and so marijuana sounds like it, and they made like a thing like Mexicans and blacks were raping all the white women, and then they called it marijuana because it sounds more Mexican and black, and they did shit on cannabis, and that's where it started. So it was the cotton people protecting their
That's fucking
bunk
crazy,
shit.
bro. That's fucking crazy.
and that's how it became illegal in the United States, bro.
huh?
like
Oh, shit.
So did y'all know that marijuana? I don't know if it still is, but I know like a couple of years ago, they still classified marijuana as like in the same category as like crack and cocaine.
Well, yeah, man, because
Did you also know Louisiana has the highest per capita fucking jail people, and it's privatized, so there's incentive in it.
Yeah, actually, that's very true. Louisiana, we have a we have a industrialized prison system.
my buddy that I had on episode 5, Vincent Milgram, he ran for city council, and he was telling me about the corrupt jail system in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty fucking interesting. If you tune in to episode 5, at the end, dude, it's pretty wild. But there's a whole underground for the city, like a whole underground jail.
Oh, yeah, like
underground jail that we don't know about. Well, I mean, I guess we do know about it, but and you walk from like side to side from like a tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I mean, it's just if you look at it from a number standpoint, it makes sense.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's just
Because you get like 26,000 a year per person you have in there. I don't know if it's a month or every 6 months. I don't know the fucking thing, but you get so your duty as the jail and like the system is to keep motherfuckers in there.
And look,
Right,
here's,
well, you
here's
get
the
paid
fucked up
for it, right?
part.
Yeah,
So,
it's federal money.
you know how how we're talking about privatized prison things. Well, here's the thing. Like prisons, have you ever heard of work duty?
Mm-hmm.
Work
So
duty.
they'll send people out to do work, and they'll pay. The inmates are getting like
Make sure you talk in the microphone.
supposedly you're supposed to get like, so and so amount.
Right, per,
Yeah.
per
the
inmate.
actual prisoner who's doing all the manual labor,
$2 an hour.
yeah, like maybe that.
Yeah.
Maybe if he's lucky,
Right.
to get so they can buy shit from commissary
Right.
and everything like that.
And they're happy with that because they have no other choice.
But meanwhile, they're cutting like the food in prisons. They cut down the budget on that. They pretty much they find the cheapest way to do everything in private prisons because they don't look at it as we are housing people. Each person is an item in their inventory. It's like when you're looking at your hair products and you're like, oh, well, I need to restock on this. They're looking at a prisoner and they're like, I'm making this much from this person, this much from this person. Oh, all right. Probation. Okay, let's write this in for the next quarter. He might not be here. He might be here. He might not.
Damn, it's all about money.
Yeah, unless you got like, I mean, it doesn't even take that much to get off. Like if you got like 80 stacks cash and you're in a judge's chamber, you get off with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Well, because money buys you freedom, right?
It does.
Yeah. Well, money buys. Money talks. You know.
It does.
Money talks. Nobody's gonna do anything for free, except for this podcast. It's the only other thing I've done for free besides cut hair. Everything else, make money.
Well, yeah.
Make
I mean,
money.
you paid with time though, bro. Which is the commodity you can't buy, sell, or trade.
Yeah. How you told me that earlier?
That's the most important thing. You know how you tell me like, damn, how much you like once when we went to EDC, and you were like, what airline you got or something like that, and I was like, I don't know. I got the one that was
I was
direct
trying
flight.
to get you the cheapest one.
And you're like, how much
That's
you
why I
pay?
asked you.
And I was like, I don't know. I just know I'm gonna get there in 2 hours or whatever the fuck it was. Because the time is of the essence.
Yeah, dude. I feel that.
Because no one's gonna pay you back for that time. So it depends on.
Did you have a good time at the EDC?
No. I had an extraordinary time, bro.
I feel like you came back a little changed.
I mean, in everything you
Tyler,
do.
I mean, yeah.
But it's not like an EDC thing. That's kind of like the people that like have all these problems and have like 4 house notes and they're going through a divorce and the fucking one of the kids became a sex addict and fucking people in the bushes, and like the other kid fucking turned gay, and like the dad thinks the whole world's crumbling down. Oh, let me go to church.
Right.
The church is gonna fix it. It's kind of like the same thing. A lot of people look for external things to change yourself, and in reality, you have it all in you. Kind of like the Space Jam. And they had the Donald Duck dude or whatever the fuck it is in Space Jam.
Yeah.
He had like, it's called the stuff, and it was just water.
Yeah,
and they turn into like super
juice,
whatever.
Yeah. But no, that shit was.
But it's like
something
that
was in that shit.
But like you have this already in you.
Well, that's what they told me in rehab. They said, you want to know how you're gonna get yourself sober? You're gonna do it. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, there is no magic pill, bro. Like you have to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, same reason why
Everyone looks for all this external shit. All this
Yeah.
external shit. Do
it's
this
kinda like
meditation.
The book,
Do
The Secret. The book, The Secret.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't want to spoiler alert, but it's you. If you never read it,
That's it. You are the secret. Like, yeah, like if remember I asked you that question, if you were God,
yes,
right? You're creating this world.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you hide the treasure? That way no man could find it. Remember I asked you that? I don't know what the fuck you say. You said some bunker shit. I don't know what the fuck. What'd you say?
Did I say like within the man, like within themselves?
That's it. Within themselves.
Yeah,
because they'll search the whole world, bro.
Yeah, dude.
For that one woman or this one this or one that, one this, and you search the whole world. Many men do that and they die, and the whole time the treasure was in yourself.
That's it.
Like home is where the heart is. All that shit. It's right there. And like you learn that like that book, The Alchemist.
Yeah.
I'm reading it again right now, but in Spanish. Because like in different languages, you could understand different things.
I still need to read it.
Well, one of the things is, you get a lot of things from in life from fictional books. So, one of the things is, you could learn. I'm gonna paraphrase this. You could know the world or meet the whole world, either by traveling the whole world,
Right.
excuse me, and like going to all these mountains and like doing these fucking meditation things with the fucking monks in Tibet, riding a camel in Tibet, going to these little Afghan places and like eating the little Afghan foods, right? You could do all this shit, right? You go to Peru, you go to right now in Belize, not Belize, what's it called? Bolivia, another place I want to go to during the New Year, like the 30th, 31st, yes. Because everyone dresses like cowboys and Indians, and everyone drinks a lot, and they go in a circle, and everyone just fights. Not everyone, like everyone fights like someone about your size. And I mean, you can do all these extraordinary things, right? Or go to Holi Fest in India and like throw paint and shit like that and get whooped by women that one day. All that shit, you can do all that shit.
I was like, I want to go to that shit.
No. I've seen it because, I'm into a lot of foreign movies and stuff.
Yeah,
but I've seen that festival and it's really cool because they actually like, in India, it's like, they're so cultural and everything because in India, the thing about India is you've got like 6 or 7 different cultures in that country.
Yeah.
You have like Arab, you have Jadeism, you have Buddhists, you have Hindus, you have all these different people, and at one point or another, they were all separate, but then they got united under the Mughal Empire, which was an offput of the Mongol Empire. And it's India is so cultural, and it's amazing how much cultural unrest they still have, but most of the time they still live in relative peace with one another.
Y'all see why I got Tyler on the show?
And then also, not only that, like you have like I think it's the 36 languages, or is it 32, 36 that like are on the book, within India. And not only that,
that's like, not even that's not even the dialects. That's not even going with the fact that it could be like, oh, in our village we speak this little bit different.
Yes. So that's just like on Google. Like just on that. Not only that, like that's one of the only countries in the world. Because there's another one I just learned about that you could have beach, you could have mountains, you could have whatever the sand thing is, what is deserts, and you could have like farm like the Amazon, like rainforest. You could have there's all four there. There's really dark ass people, there's really light ass people, there's really tall ass people, there's really light skinned people. You have like all walks.
Bangladesh is that motherfucker. That's like a fire city.
Colombia is another place where you could have all four seasons in 1 year.
Yes. I've heard that several times. So, both of y'all seem to know your history.
Priscilla from Colombia.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out.
So, what were we talking about again?
You was telling me about all your business endeavors.
No, it was not.
Oh, okay. My bad. You were telling me why you came on the show tonight.
Well, you asked me. No, what the fuck you asked me? Why Babo? So I was giving you a story of like that's how I was born and raised, or whatever.
Right.
So I was raised here. I was raised in Honduras, kind of deal. My first language is Spanish. I could only speak Spanish at home, speak English at work, at school.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's why I know both to expert level. And then in Honduras, it was cool because not that we were raised in the streets, but kind of. That's how we were raised. Like it was fun, bro.
I went there, bro. Yeah,
it was Dennis the Menace. It was awesome. It was fun.
It's a pretty fucking wild ride over there.
Nah, but it wasn't like it is now. It ain't none of this cartel crap or anything like that, or like just war attacks and all these little gang people like taking advantage of like the snowball stand ladies and shit like that.
People are happy to be with their families over there.
Mention the corrupt ass fucking government you got in Honduras right now.
Well, yeah, which is run by the corrupt ass government we got in the White House.
Same. It's all the same.
And the way you could tell is
the Honduran president's brother is actually in custody in the States.
So. Well, yeah. I mean, the way you could tell like this, Tyler, it's a big monopoly game, right? So you have like
it's about money.
So you have like the U.S., right? And then you have Russia, and you have China. And you have like little other motherfuckers like Iran and all.
Pretty much, you have like the big 5 countries in the world.
Yeah, so it's a big monopoly. So the way you could tell who's running what country is through the military system. So when you go to Honduras, you can see the Air Force Base.
You know what what you should use for that term right there?
What?
The big 5 on the UN Council. That tells you the ones you need to know right there.
So what are they now? U.S., China, Russia, and what else?
China, Russia, U.S. I think Britain's on there. I'm not too sure. Britain.
And France?
No. France doesn't really have all that great of a military anymore.
I mean, you don't need a military.
No, but they don't.
You have the CIA for that.
They don't have the military to back it up to get on that council that like the U.S., Russia, and all that.
Yeah, on that scale.
UN. Like when you compare China, their big thing is it used to be they could just send fucking 50 million troops at you like it was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like China's buying a lot of land in Ecuador right now, but
they're buying a lot of land in Africa too. I heard.
Mm-hmm. So you have like all these people, and the one way you could tell is I guess like dogs pee, and the way they pee is they'll put like the U.S. Air Force Base right there in Honduras. Boop. So they own that. Or like you see like
Guantanamo, for example.
What about it?
Well, no, that it's an example of what you're saying. Like technically that's in Cuba, or Guantanamo is in Cuba, right?
Yes.
So that's in Cuba, but it's technically part of the U.S.
Yeah.
The land that it's on, if you know about Guantanamo Bay, that's where we send like all the war prisoners and shit like that we got from the Middle East. but they actually have an entire fucking U.S. city built underground there
Well,
for
yeah.
the military personnel that sits it. So you have.
Well, like the Middle East shit, it's like more. That's more of a marketing campaign.
Well, no. I just meant in terms of Guantanamo Bay. That's where they would send like a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, Babu,
Yeah.
where'd you grow up at?
So I grew up in, so I was born in Marrero over there till like 5 or 6 or whatever. And then I think my mom moved to Napoleon uptown for a while, but I don't remember that shit. And then I lived in Metairie, right there, like by where Swamp Room's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
So around that area. So I went there. I went to like Phoebe Harris Elementary, blah, blah, blah,
Shout out.
to like 5th grade. Then we moved to Kenner. So then I went to Roosevelt Middle School. And I didn't know anyone except this guy named Nicky Nguyen.
Shout out.
So I went from like knowing everybody to not knowing anybody. So somehow I found something else, which is music, which is all the percussion shit.
Tight.
And my first song that I learned was I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. You know what I'm talking about? That was the very first song.
Hey, dude, that's a fire little song,
Oh, bro.
tune.
It's amazing.
That describes you to a fucking T. I'm so excited.
Shout out to Miss Manju. That was our band director, and it was cool, bro. Cause like you earned your shit like in the band. I'm sure like the brass and everybody, but like we weren't like the band. We were like the drum line,
right?
We're like cool.
Well, it's like every time you like show up to a place, whether you're coming to an event, a show, to my house, you show up like so excited.
Yeah, bro. Cause
and that shit just like
life is fire, bro. Like, cause you just don't know like no one knows like the possible, like when you woke up this morning, you didn't know I was going to come here at this time. You thought like to this Tim, where you at? You thought this other guy named Tim was going to come and we are going to talk about this.
I definitely knew it was going to be a different time for sure.
But like, that's every day.
Yeah,
that's just every day. You never know who you're going to meet. The possibilities are insane.
Yeah.
That's why you always like,
and tomorrow isn't promised. I just went to a funeral today, and let me tell you, it definitely makes you think like tomorrow is not promised, so you better live today. Not like it's your last, like not like every day is your birthday, because I did that shit and that shit led me to rehab, but you got to live like
like every day is your last day, bro.
Yeah, kind of.
And if it's your last day, I mean, you're not gonna sit there and do like 3.5 grams of coke and fucking over there with some strippers in Miami.
Right.
You're probably gonna be chilling with your parents and your loved ones and painting. Like, I don't know, for my last day, I don't know, sitting there painting with Paris, you know, listening to her about it, like, yeah, this boy's so cute, you know, like I would love all that.
The perfect day.
Yeah. Kind of like the LL Cool J. LL Cool J knows Ice Cube. Today was a good day, or something like that.
Wake up whenever you want, drink some coffee, like you got zero rushes. You ain't got to be anywhere.
It was a good day.
Anywhere.
You ever think about that? Like, if it was your last day, would you really be? I heard this on a TED Talk. Would it really be your? Would you really sit there and be playing Angry Birds, or would you really sit there and be on Tinder? Would you really? What would you be doing? If, like, you know, like that was your last day.
I would try to throw a party with my wife and my family and all my closest friends, and just maybe not get too drunk because I want to remember it, but you know, a little hanky panky in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Get that one last one in.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, man. Just
Enjoy.
die like that. I could die in the middle of that floor. Hitting
Yeah.
that last dance, that last payow.
That's yeah.
And I'm cool with that.
That's why a lot of the shit, like, I mean, you learn a lot through like
Go out with a bang, baby.
Literally. 2 minutes before the dance off in the bathroom.
going out with a bang. Let me tell y'all about this, bro. I gotta tell y'all about
Bang,
this.
bang, skeet, skeet.
So I don't know, like, whatever, bro. So all right, so Plaquemine is a small city anyway, so it doesn't matter. So look, I work in Plaquemine, right, west of Baton Rouge. So I'm not saying this is. I'm gonna call him the chief. The chief of Plaquemine was.
Yeah, you know a lot of crazy cats over there.
So I'm gonna call him the chief, not the mayor. I'm just call him the chief, right? Quote unquote. So he died a couple of years ago, like a year ago, right? And the way he died with a bang. So they got this little dude named Plug that lives in Plaquemine, and he likes dudes, right? So he likes smashing dudes or whatever.
Hey, man, it happens.
So look, I mean, that's cool. But like, the thing is, he died like this.
What happened?
He was getting plugged up by plug.
So he literally died the best way to go out.
Oh, bro, and his wife was there. And the funny thing is, because like he was the king of black women, right? He was like the chief, right?
And he was getting plugged.
He was getting plugged by
wife?
the dude named Plug, bro.
And his wife was there.
Yes.
What?
So all the sheriffs had to go in there in the corner. And the thing is, he was just there.
So I guess you could say he was the outlet.
Ding.
Hey, bro, we're gonna make that t-shirt company. Not t-shirt company. We're gonna make something, a brand just off of that.
And an outlet.
And we're gonna make the table, and the dude just sitting there. And it's gonna have a story because no one hears about the shit or the story.
I mean, yeah, it's a private store.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of
But
unprivate.
like, if you know, you know.
Yeah,
It's like funny.
even
for the
people from there don't even know because they try to like disguise it.
I
and
mean,
shit.
I mean, of course. I mean, it's pretty wild.
It's kind of like being in Bell Chase back in the day.
right.
Like nothing went in and out with that one guy. He had
Interesting.
control of everything.
Damn.
Kind of like Sherry Harley. He had control of everything. He was the man. Right now, Bad Edwards is the dog.
Right.
The plug and outlet, bro. We're gonna
Harry Lee. Huh?
the man.
Yeah, he was the man.
Because I mean, like all like the war on drugs is bullshit. It's a moneymaker.
Well, I mean, they got to make money somehow.
Well, yeah. I mean, the cartel is the DA,
Yeah.
but
People just don't want to believe it, but I mean,
yeah, it's like, you know, like that the movie The Matrix. Everyone's stuck in the Matrix. Everyone like
Yeah.
chooses to believe this shit.
I know cops personally that say it's never going to stop coming on the streets because as soon as you pull off 100 pounds, 200 pounds, it's right back out there. I mean,
And I mean, those are strategically placed there anyway.
yeah, I mean, it's all part of the money making.
Yeah, 'cause if not, you wouldn't have all this drug rehab bullshit. You have no. And like I think Pablo Escobar said that he's like, yeah, we'll stop it if fucking.
You know how much it cost for me to go get detoxed off of cocaine? They wanted to charge me $6,500.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like 20,000.
If somebody needs to be, well, that's just the detox before you go to rehab. So
That's the detox before you go to rehab.
That's just so you can get detoxed and then go to rehab and spend another 15, 20.
Okay, so that's the process. You have to go through that to go to that. So you have to be detox before.
Well, at least the one I was going to. I was going to one where you can't be on any type of drugs.
which is a better one, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was for gambling. So, I mean, nobody could be on any type of amphetamines. If you had any kind of prescriptions, you can't take them.
Okay.
Yep. 0 drugs.
Fucking plug the plug. Oh, bro, we're making that.
Making a postcard?
Yeah, I'm sending this to the designer right now.
Hey, can you pass me another claw? Tyler. Without her.
I have a designer, bro. She's amazing, bro. She's out of she's from
Thank you, sir.
Vermont. I always say Vermont. She's
Thank
not from
you.
fucking Vermont. She's from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, that's a nice state.
Yeah, I always make fun of her because she's from over there. My bad, other Northerners, but you know, us Southerners.
Oh, shit. I just...
Yeah, sorry. I tried to wipe it off for you.
No. I actually spilled it on me like an idiot, so... but it wasn't as ice cold as it sounded, so that's good.
And the old lady over here watching like Bernie Sanders. All right, cool.
Hey, where'd you get this one from?
One of the gas stations in the city. I'm an addict, so when I started vaping again after quitting smoking for like over a year, I had to find each kind that I liked, and that was one of the mint flavors I was trying to find.
It's watermelon. It's
Oh
nice.
yeah. I actually, well, it said mint ice, and then it tastes like watermelon.
All right, real quick. We're gonna collaborate since we all collaborated on this. Basically, you know how all this dirty shit happens. The plug got plugged. He died. Right. All these are true stories.
Yeah,
no one knows about.
Yeah. I'm not.
All
I'm
right.
not
What
disagreeing
would
with you.
we name the company? Like just that company, that LLC, just brand design, koozies, blah 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 blah, and we could have all like the little dirt stories of all the little cities.
The plug?
I'm not gonna lie.
The plug?
I'm not gonna lie. I would have just said.
What was your
plugged.
name?
Plugged.
Plugged.
Or just call it plug.
There was already something like that. It was called thedirty.com.
Yeah. Ooh.
But we're gonna make it stories, and we're gonna interview like people that know of the stuff.
Are we gonna make it the comic book?
We're gonna make it like an anime.
Yeah.
Oh, the real Louisiana, the dirty, or some shit like
The
that.
dirty anime.
Right? It used to be like that, huh? We could probably buy that now.
Oh, dude,
Very cheap.
totally.
Yeah, he got sued.
Did you really?
Yeah, like a billion times.
Oh, because he used real names and shit, huh?
Technically, he didn't. People just uploaded.
Damn. He created a fucking machine that turned against them.
So we could create fictional characters.
That's always fun.
Instead of Plaquemine, we could use like,
Yakiman.
haha, Yakaman.
You know what though? That would remind me of like
Yeah, come on.
drunk history almost though.
As
Yeah.
a podcast?
Most history is drunk.
No. It was on Comedy Central. I think they still air it. But it's like they'd have celebrities and they would just get plastered and tell these like stories about history.
Baba was like, we should fucking do that.
And it's fucking
I don't know, bro. Okay.
It's like if y'all
Just
ever get a
thinking about it.
chance,
'Cause,
look
like,
it up and the
I might say
stories are
things that-
hilarious.
I don't know. I might say things that are just.
It's too outrageous for.
I might say things that are not in a set. What is a 7-year mark that
don't
you don't get
know.
in trouble for?
I don't know.
So
I get in
like,
trouble all the fucking
on drunk
time.
history.
No,
as
like
they're
actual
acting,
trouble.
as
Oh,
they're
shit.
acting it out and everything. Like say like the dude would be telling the story and say he's like drinking. Even in the show, as they're acting it out, when the actor's like you burp or something, the whole thing will stop, and the actor who's acting out what the story is being told, he'd be like, da da da, burp. And it's like it just made it hilarious because like you're hearing the actor drunk as shit telling it, and you're hearing the whole story go through, and then just a burp out of nowhere, and the actual actor's like burp.
Damn.
Just look it up. It's a hilarious ass show.
I will. What's it
I
called?
probably will not.
Drunk history.
Babu's full of shit. He's looking it up right now.
No, definitely. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I just texted the designer for that, and
Right. Business.
done.
So what's next on the agenda, man?
For what?
I don't know. Life.
Basically, so most of my life, I've been having a W-2 job. Either my first job was working at the car wash, blah blah blah. Then I started working at ZS, then Olive Garden, blah blah blah. It's the service industry. Then I worked at Emeralds, and then blah blah blah.
And I met you at Republic.
Yeah, and then from there I started working at the plants. Then back and forth. Then I stayed at the plants from picking up cigarette butts to like.
Right. You started outside on the ground level.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. Like I guess you could say like it made me a man. It was cool. Like you smelled fucking dirt. You smelled oil. The only word I could use is, what's another word for that? I can't even use another word. You left your cooch at home,
Right.
and you went after it, and it was awesome.
That's what the guys would tell you out there, huh?
Straight up, not that they would use the P word,
Oh yeah. Straight up.
and
So let's just say hypothetically though, like they didn't like if y'all had a woman working out there, they wouldn't care though, right? Like
they got women out there that will fuck us.
like
up right here,
pretty
bro.
much as long as you're there to do your business
No.
and you get your shit done, they're like, all right, you one of us, we gonna work hard, we gonna get this shit done.
You know how Karen is, right?
Yeah.
I think Karen could physically fuck up Tyler.
It's very
And me.
It's possible.
Yeah, like
She would probably fucking cut me, but she was smart enough to do it. So
yeah.
I'm fucked either.
No,
way.
the thing is like over there, bro. It's just rough. You're in a jungle. It ain't no.
Karen's a welder, dude. She's fucking badass.
And if you're a woman out there amongst men, you're a badass motherfucker. If not, you wouldn't be out there. We don't have time for like that PC political correctness, but
That's right there. That's how I know you were a bartender at one point, by the way.
It doesn't exist out there.
No, it just doesn't. You don't have time for that. Everything's just kind of like how your dad tells you shit. Hey, this is how it is, boy. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's it.
Right.
Get your little cigarette break. See you up there. And it's like this tough love, this rough love.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you get in the military in a sense.
Yeah.
You make these. You make. You have brother. Like I have like most of the world I met through the plants. Most of the world are like most of my not most of my friends are just incredible people that I've met from. Some of my mentors are from Mississippi, St. Francisville, redneck as fuck, and it taught me about life, and like in that book, The Alchemist, it teaches you that, you could know about the world as far as like what I was telling you. Like you could travel the world and do all this shit. You could learn about the world, or as simple as a grain of sand. You can learn about the world that way. And one of the pieces I met was like, yeah, I've traveled to Honduras, but I've been in the city of New Orleans, right? So I've had all these friends like from Bulgaria, and I have like my ex-boss now who lives in Norway. I have other friends all over the world, right? Not all over the world, but remember that girl from Singapore I was telling you about? Just shit like that. And I've met the world through plants because all these people are from like, not a game warden. Yeah, I have a game warden friend. I've sat with 2 KKK guys. One of them was an actual member. The other one was his granddaddy was a grand wizard, and he explained to me. I have another guy that he was his dad and his grandfather. He was one of them was like a 33-degree Mason, and another one was a Black Panther. Blah blah blah, and like all white men are devils, type shit, and like, right. And you learn through all this from a non-judgmental state of mind, and also from like this guy named, we'll call him G. He used to import like I don't know what was the different level of class of drug in Texas, but I don't know if it was heroin or meth, but he would put them like in baseballs within each other. That way, if he ever got caught, he had layers of protection. So he would get 2 years for meth, let's say, but he would not get the 5 years for the heroin because it was inside the ball.
Damn.
Yeah, it's genius people, bro. And then you only see this in plants. So I was sitting there in the smoke pen. It was me, this guy. He's what do they call him? The warden of the state, the warden of the prison, the head dog of the prison,
the warden.
Yeah. So they don't make that much money, and he actually was really not only informative. He was a really good guy, but he didn't make that much there. Where else are you gonna get this not level entertainment? But yeah, there was a guy, drug dealer dude, that cleaned up, blah blah blah. Now works at the plants. This other guy that needed to make money, you go make it at the plants. That's the only other place you go make like 80 to 100 grand a year working turnarounds.
Right.
And you just got to bust your ass. That's it. We're sitting there at the smoke pen. They're having conversations. Fucking warden dude, prison dude, right there. Where else? Just like that. Like, the Marine Recon guy.
Wait. So was it like the warden of the actual prison that the guy that's, oh shit.
No, not that he arrested or anything like that.
No. I meant, but it was the warden of the prison where he was incarcerated at.
No, I'm not asking.
All right. I thought it was like, when you said it, I thought it was like
no, I don't.
The actual prison warden of the prison that he was at. But
no,
all right.
No.
That's kind of what I thought too.
You're just saying it was a warden of a prison and a guy that's been inside
right.
of the system.
2 different worlds right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because one of the guys is a coworker, and then the warden's there also.
He's also a coworker.
Well, the warden's...
he used to be a warden. Now they all work at the plant.
No, he still is, but it's kind of like a side job, right?
Well, yeah, you go to a turnaround. Like, you go to a turnaround broke, and you leave with a used car, and you got money for steaks.
But you got to actually be working with a company that does a turnaround. So the warden isn't a warden anymore. He works for a company that does turnarounds.
Well, Turner Industries. That's what I work for.
That's what I'm saying. He used to be a warden, and that because it's like you made it.
He took a little break.
Yeah, right,
took a little break.
Right.
He went to go get his. We were there for 6 weeks. 6 times 3. Got his 18 stacks and rolled out.
Right.
Now he has money for this and this and that, and it was cool. Can you explain to me like
he took 6 weeks off of being a warden to go?
Yeah,
that's tight.
You make your little 20 grand. It's cool. Like you can hustle, bro. I mean, you don't have to do illegal shit, but you can hustle.
Right.
And it was awesome just learning things from him and how the prisoners are, and then he came from that was just his job, but his intentions were good. I'm still cool with him. Or from like when I sat down with the KKK dude and he was telling me how his daddy was like that and his grandpa was like this, and this is their beliefs, blah 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 blah, and this is what really happened in the Battle of fucking Panama, whatever the fuck it was called.
Tight.
Yeah. Just shit like that. Or the Marine Recon dude. He taught me, like, I learned this before that, and he kind of confirmed it. That when something drastic happens, like you get in a car accident, or you're in Lebanon or in Ecuador, climbing the mountains or whatever, and you fall and you break, and fucking Lebanon breaks your arm or whatever. You're able to control your emotions in the first minute or two. You're able to control the whole situation because you're not looking at it from an emotional, behavioral standpoint. You're looking at it at the logical standpoint.
So the fight or flight response.
Yeah. That also has to do with like the ice baths in the morning.
Right.
Take an ice bath in the morning, no matter what happens the rest of the day, you fucking
Ain't shit.
Cheech and Chong. Yeah.
We're gonna go up there, huh? Where's this dude at? The Iceman?
He's in Amsterdam.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there and try to go do that with him. Right?
Mm-mm.
No?
I mean, I'm going to go do it with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna hop in the ice bath, bro. I've been taking ice cold showers.
But we don't even have that ice bath over there. It's right there in the little canal.
Yeah, but just jump in it. I'll give a fuck. But I want to do that. Then we can interview him, and because he's like the godfather of it, huh?
Yeah, because you have to learn all his. He went to like Tibet. He learned these breathing techniques over there. Because there's ways to manipulate your body temperature.
What does the ice do for the body? Multiple things, huh?
Incredible things. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it parasites for the psyche. Like whenever you're in there, the first minute or something, your body's like getting adjusted. But it puts like this high level of stress on you, on your body, and then you're able to control that. So you get into your parasympathetic. What is that called? Nerves. Your flight or flight shit. You like break those barriers, because essentially what he says is we have pussified our immune system.
Right. That makes sense.
Because we have AC now.
That's why everybody's getting sick.
Yeah, but I mean, if we were just barefoot outside or whatever, we'll be fine. I don't think I've been sick in a long time.
Lived without it for a long time. AC,
hot, mosquitoes, all this shit.
So yeah, we'll go see him one day. I'm looking forward to it. I've been prepping, taking ice showers,
but
not all the way on.
That puts you on a different level. Also, like it puts you on a state of like ultra awareness, when everything just becomes silent.
You're just more alert.
You're just present. Like I have to have, I have like 2 watches or whatever.
Yeah, I see that.
But like I'll have like a timer, because you kind of lose track of time. Everything just became when you're in the ice, and your body gets adjusted to it, and you don't feel it anymore.
Pretty fire.
And then at like 15 minutes later, you get this rush of serotonin, and you're just fucking up.
How long you normally do it?
6 minutes, 9 minutes. Lately, I've been just going outside and just hitting. Like I learned this from a guy at Little Chinatown. I was trying to turn off. You know the K-pots?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
Keurigs.
So they got the little fire at the bottom, the little Chinese restaurants. So I was trying to turn it off one day from a distance, and he just came and did this shit. He's like, "I got you." He just turned it off. He's like, "That chi, brother. That chi."
No shit.
So the first thing I do in the morning, not every morning, right? Because you have to be more disciplined. And I'm doing a lot of things right now. But I just wake up and roll up my little mat. Because the room has to be cold. You have to be in a little mat, kind of like a monk does. Like a monk is like he's in a little Dragon Ball Z suit.
Right.
He has one little mat and that's it. And he sleeps in a little tent. Because you're not supposed to sleep with like TVs and shit, or like phones next to you, or clocks next to you, because your mind doesn't fully sleep. You don't fully rest. That's why you wake up really tired the next day. Not just the amount of sleep. It's also your mind. And you're not that comfortable. You're comfortable enough to go to sleep, but not that comfortable that you're like awaken more laziness. So whenever you wake up, it's already cold, and you just wake up, you roll up your little mat, roll up your little blanket. Then I go my ass outside naked. Because I'm naked anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm just barefoot naked, and I just sit there, do my little Tai Chi shit if I got time. Meditate a little bit. And then just hit that fucking either that cold water outside, or if I got time, go do the ice bath.
No shit. Yeah, I can't wait to do that.
It's awesome, bro. Like the rest of the day is just, because if you control the morning, you control the rest of the day. Well, you're not rushing.
I've noticed ever since you started doing it, you definitely just your demeanor and how you act is different.
Yeah. That, Your mind works a lot better. That, being in ketosis or like intermittent fasting, or if you want to fast a few days, all that shit, because all that crap comes out of you. And you whenever you think levelly, I learned that from Glenn. The best time you ever had in your life is when your mind is clear. All the little cigarette smoke, all the little weed smoke, all the little beers and shit, all the little chicks that call you, the little chicken girls, whatever. None of that matters, you know? Like, none of that shit. Little parties, the Ferraris, all that shit, none of that matters. Whenever you're clear mind, whenever you're at peace, there's no money in the world that could buy that. You know?
I feel that. So, episode 6. What do we what do you think?
About what?
How was it?
Well, you didn't ask me the question, bro. The one question you told me.
You did.
It was the first question that led to all the other. It was where are you from?
I thought you said where Bible came from.
Yeah. Well,
Nah,
it was where
the question
is
was, like,
Alexander Reyes
wherever you
/
from.
Babo from?
That's 2 different entities, bro.
All right.
So
Then-
Babo was
then-
from Marrero, or was that Alex?
Then before we sign off, where did the persona of Babo come from?
There you go.
There you go.
So I was in 9th grade. I was at Bonneville High School. So my friend Lorenzo,
Shout out.
yeah, one-eyed Jack. He has one eye.
Shout out.
I stole his eye one time, a couple of times.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, what are friends are for?
Yeah, that's it, dude.
So he started with the I don't know. One day it was like 9th grade or whatever. I was still trying to like find myself in this Bonneville new place or whatever. I was supposed to go to the Miser and Grace King, you know, but I went this other route. And
On purpose?
I don't know. Is it purpose or is it destiny? I don't know.
Why you ended up at Bonneville versus...
Because my mom moved to Kenner.
Okay, so there you go. It was fate.
Fate, my friend. Yep. So it was 9th grade, and he's just like, "Hey, you're Bobo now, like Bobby's World." So they got this little cartoon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, I know.
The little short
very
dude
well.
with a big head and the big feet.
Bobby's World.
That's it. And that was it. That's
Howie
how Bobby was
Mandel.
born.
That was Howie Mandel's show.
Who?
Howie Mandel, the bald-headed dude from Deal or No Deal. Dude from Walk Like a Man. Howie Mandel. He's a comedian. Bro.
Well, I might check him out. I like comedians.
Well, it was his show, I
Okay.
think. Or he was the voice of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, Howie Mandel.
But that's how that came about. And then from there, this persona came out.
And Bobo was Bobby's World, basically.
Blonde hair, had diamonds on that thing, whatever.
Well, Bobby's World had black hair like you.
No, I wasn't him. I was me.
Oh, you had blonde hair back then?
I had all type of hairs, bro.
Okay, my bad.
I was like, remember In Sync? I had blonde hair for a while, looked like Dragon Ball Z.
No shit.
Walked in with that thing out.
You ever seen the picture of him with the fucking anime haircut?
No.
There, I came across it one day on his it like popped up, and I was like, boy, I could tell. Like, I forget what I messaged you, but it was like,
I could tell Tyler's from Alabama with that voice. Oh, there he goes. My bad, dude. I love you. That's why I love
Tyler, hook me up with your ex, bro. I know it's your cousin, but hook me up with your ex.
Oh, you hear that train? That's a train. For
No.
everybody wondering what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
It's a train passing behind my house.
That's awesome, bro.
Oh, I love it, dude.
We could use that.
When it comes on, when
But
when
like,
it
yeah,
comes on,
this
when the train
ego
passes,
thing did come out. Like this, not ego thing, but like this alter persona, whatever you want to call it. It like created itself. Then I became cool. And then like, before you know it, I was like the ringleader of school. And we had a few of us. It's me, Jermaine. We would throw parties like during that ring ceremony thing. We would throw parties that day. And like just a lot of people wouldn't show up. It was cool. It was it was cool. We threw like a Cinco de Mayo thing at work.
that sounds dope.
Yeah. Ms. Baum. I remember Ms. Baum told us one day, she's like, hey, our ring ceremony song was Ashley Simpson on a Monday. On a Monday, I'm waiting. Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And everyone was singing this shit.
Damn.
Like the little emo kids, the hood kids, everyone. That's what I liked about this eclectic ass group where I was raised and born at.
Right.
Because it's like, it's an advantage or an edge on life.
It's like a gumbo.
Yeah,
A little bit of everybody.
because it's not no one not got made fun of. Everyone loved each other for them.
Everybody gets made fun of, dude. Every race.
Yeah, but it was awesome there because everyone. It was just it was like the opposite of whatever the PC culture was.
Right.
Even the gay dudes had hands, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone was rough. Everyone was
Yeah,
fun.
dude. Had to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my childhood, bro. It was beautiful.
It sounds like a fire ass time.
I'm gonna tell you this one thing about Mr. Milo, the Canadian. We had this Canadian teacher for 1 year. He came in, and they had all like I guess the clowns and the bad kids in one environmental science thing, and we used to do all these things. Like we used to get like the cheap girl perfume from like body spray. We used to spray it all over the block decks, the science desk, and we used to just light them up, and it would just light up. Then he would always call on the intercom, boom, 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 security, security. So like the disciplinary.
Where was he from?
Canada.
Oh shit.
We were his first American experience.
He fucking quit right after that, huh?
No, but only that, like we used to do just fucked up shit to him. We one time we grabbed this little stool and we cut his the wood to a certain level.
Damn, bro, y'all went above and beyond to fuck over this dude, huh? Fucking cutting the stools and shit.
That way when he sat down, bloom.
Damn,
And he was a VIP at ours, if you know what I mean.
right.
So
right.
we used to be like, yeah, Mr. Milo, you like men? You know? We'll do things for a B, Mr. Milo.
Ooh.
And he's like, I like mints. I like mints, you know? We used to, and then we created two gangs, the Crazy 88s versus the Crazy with some other shit. We made two gangs up.
In the class?
Yeah.
Oh wow, bro. Y'all wow.
So this one time, that's how I got my first
Little shiner.
yeah. So we all like created a brawl in the middle of the class. It was like WWF like brawl, and everyone was like acting like they were fighting, you know. And then one of those, I got hit. Blah. Someone, my friend Henry hit me. He didn't mean to. Like
One of your boys.
yeah, and it was awesome because we all left after that. Like they all carried me like on a stretcher. We were bringing them to the nurse. We all fucking.
Bro. What grade were you in?
We were in like 10th grade.
Dude.
Oh man,
Bro.
they had this one guy, Ben, crazy Ben. We used to make him jump out the window. Come on, Ben, jump, 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 and he would just fucking jump out the window.
What floor?
The second section.
Hey, bro.
Bro, at Arrett, you know how the buildings are?
Yeah, it's just the same as Bonneville.
So we had a motherfucker, I don't know what happened, but he was like being chased by like the school cop. This dude jumped from the second story window at fucking Arrett and just took off, and all you saw in the courtyard, because everybody was at lunch at the time.
Yeah.
He jumped out, and all you saw in the courtyard was this motherfucker ran out of his shoes, and you just saw him hop the fence.
They probably got stuck in the fucking
But
grass
I'm
or
telling you,
mud.
all this stuff like that, like we ran from another cop in Grace King because we went to go holler at all the girls at Grace King because they were the fine girls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was another time. High school times were fun, bro.
Hey, dude. High school is pretty wild.
We learned how to play dice there. We learned how to measure weed there. We had all the
learn
scales.
how to do algebra, geometry.
In environmental science class. We used to play dice in the little cubby holes, pop,
Right.
for $1 a pop. And then also we used to get the Wrigley's gum, the little metal thing. We used to put them in electrical sockets and hit them with like a pencil. Pah!
Damn, bro.
And then we disconnected the security thing to where he couldn't call anymore.
Damn.
That's just a little piece of high school, bro.
Well, bro, I appreciate y'all coming on and sharing a little bit of yourselves with everybody.
Shout out to Mr. Milo. Mr.
Yeah.
Milo, I'm gonna buy your bar tab next time.
There's still so much
At
more
Oz.
to be had and to come for the upcoming episodes. We just want to say thank y'all to everybody that's listening or starting to listen or trying to listen. We appreciate your support, and we're going to try to bring you the best of every episode, and there's more to come. So thank y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
My God.
That shit was
guys.
crazy.
Everybody have a good night. And y'all have
What
a
you been
blessed
saying,
one.
bro?
That shit's crazy. That's going to be the new going out phrase. Bye, guys. Take it easy.
Bye.